Welcome, fellow bookworms, to Tibra's Den. My name is Whitney, and today I have a book haul for you guys. So, if you saw my 2022 goals video, you'll know I'm kind of doing a book buying ban this year. All these books in this haul are part of the exceptions. So, I did have some exceptions to the ban, and all these kind of fit within that. The exception I didn't mention is two of these go with a trilogy, and I had one of the books from the trilogy, and I really need to get the other two. I'm including that in the exceptions because I knew this trilogy is one I wanted to have on my shelf, and I wanted to complete it, and I was able to find, copies of the book that went along with the book that I have, and so gonna include that. That one counts. But the rest, most of them are for my 25 days of Bookmas. I had needed to get some of the series, like the beginning of the series. So those are the bulk of the books, and then the others are for my Nora Roberts collection, which is a main goal of mine is to complete that collection. So you may notice from my voice, I have been sick. I missed Wednesday and Thursday's upload this past week. This Wednesday and Thursday, there's going to be double upload. So there's going to be 2 videos each day for a total of 4 videos. And that's just because I did get my reading done, and I really want those books to have their own video. And so, yeah, you can look forward to those. I'm doing much better, but I still sound a little bit off, but definitely on the mend. And yeah, before we get into the books, this is part of the haul. It's not a book, but it definitely goes along with reading. And I got myself a book pillow. I got this from Etsy, a shop called My Cousin's Crafts, and absolutely love this. It's nice and large, so it's sturdy enough that it can hold, like I have tested it out with the Tenets of Time, which is 820 pages and very dense, tall, wide, like this holds it perfectly, and it comes with a sewn on bookmark, which I love because sometimes I just need to set my book down for a moment, check something on my phone or whatnot, and now I can just sew this in instead of searching for my bookmark, which I tend to always lose. So, really happy to have this. Like I said, My Cousin's Crafts on Etsy. I'll leave the shop link down below, but you can get these, other places obviously too. But absolutely love it. Very happy. My wrists thank me because they were definitely dying, especially reading the Tenets of Time and then other hard uh back books. So really happy to have that. I guess as far as book wise, let's go ahead and start with the two that I got to complete the trilogy I have. So the trilogy I got this is actually the second book in the series, and I got this as part of my ABC author challenge, and that is Kingdom of the Golden Dragon by Isabel Allende, and absolutely love this one. But you can tell you're kind of missing a little bit with the relationship between Alexander and Nadia, having not read the first one. And plus, I just enjoyed this one so much that I wanted to have the rest. So it is a trilogy. The first one in the series is called City of the Beast, and this is when Alexander and Nadia meet. Alexander goes with his grandmother Kate down to the Amazon, and that's where he meets Nadia. And then Nadia comes along in the adventures on this one. And then the third one in the series is Forest of the Pygmies. And this one has to be my favorite cover. And this one takes place in Africa. So, really, really excited to have all of these. I can't wait to read them. Definitely going to try to sneak them in at some point. I obviously have others that I need to focus on and that take priority over these ones, but really, really excited to have this trilogy on my shelves, and I cannot wait to read the whole thing. So really excited. So those are two of the books I got. I got a total of 17 books, so quite a book, quite a lot. Next, I got 6 Nora Roberts books. I've been kind of going down my list and just trying to get the books in that order, versus like jumping around, and that way I can mark off and know exactly where to go and such. Two of them I couldn't find. and so I kind of jumped down the list, which is fine. I'll get them all eventually. And so three of them are part of the Language of Love series, and they're all, very much her romance esque books. She is known as a romance author, though I think, her current writing style is so much more. There's a lot of like fantasy and such that she does nowadays. So the first one is The Name of the Game, and then I got Rules of the Game, and then this one came Damage. I got all these in very good or good condition. This one was supposed to be in very good condition and it wasn't. I don't think this happened in shipping. I'm pretty sure it was already like this when they packaged it up. And that is One Summer. And you can see like the binding on this, and then it's all crinkled, like it's been bent and such. So I did contact Thrift Books, and like no hesitation, they got back to me really quickly and said, "We're going to give you a refund. We don't have another copy of the book to send you. Keep that copy, do what you want with it, but we'll give you a refund," which I really appreciated. I'm just going to tape this. I'm perfectly happy to have this. I'm just going to tape it so when I do end up reading it, it doesn't get damaged further. But yeah, that was kind of a shame. And I had two duologies left to get, and this was one of them. The other one was Summer Desserts, and it's not a duology in the sense that you have to read them together. It's duologies in the sense that they're themed. So one is like a great chef's, which I think is this one, and the other one was the celebrity magazine one. So, but yeah, I also got Summer Desserts, and the fun thing about this is their two counterparts I have together in the same book, so that's really nice. And then I got Local Hero, which I like the cover of this one, very, very old school. And the last one I got by Nora Roberts is Sweet Revenge. So this one's a hardback, kind of a smaller one. And this one, the pages are a little bent too, you can see right there. But they're actually in good shape. They just got bent at some point. So really doesn't bother me too much. So those are the Nora Roberts books I got. So six of those. Really happy with those. And at this point, I only have 21 left to get, seven of which are her standalones, three are like short stories, novellas, and then the rest are anthologies. So, really excited that I'm making my way, and I almost have my collection complete. So, let's go ahead and jump into my 25 days of Bookmas books. So the first one I got is by Tad Williams. This is his Otherland series. This one is called City of the Golden Shadow, and my sister-in-law and my husband had gotten me River of Blue Fire, which is the second one in the series. So I was able to get one. They obviously go together, they're a set, which makes me very, very happy. And I believe there's two more of these, I want to say. I don't know where my list is right now, but there are more. If I enjoy these, I will definitely be getting them. Otherwise, I will send them on, at least people can have the first two together. So that is the first set. The next one, my husband had the first two in the series, which is Green Rider and First Rider's Call. So he had these two, and then they got me the fourth one, so I just needed the third one in the series, and there's four more of these after this. So I ended up ordering the High King's Tomb, which, like I said, is the third one, and then they had gotten me Black Veil. So these are by Kristen Britton. But these sound really, really good, and I can't wait to read them. But I'm just not sure, I mean, obviously a very in-depth series, so hopefully I'm able to kind of keep up with it, I guess. So, really excited to have that. The next one, I love these covers. So these, I think there's four or six, I can't remember. I want to say six. But so Tiger's Curse, they had gotten me Tiger's requests. So again, was able to get a matching book, which makes me very happy. Um, I'm not quite as adamant that they have to match. Like, I don't get that upset if they don't, but obviously it is pleasing if you can get a matching set. So love these covers. Really, really excited to have those in my collection as well. And then the next set is the Quartet that he had gotten me. And so we have the Mage's Daughter, Princess of the Sword, Tapestry of Spells, and Spell Weaver. This one, I thought it was going to be a matching set based on the cover art, because the cover art does match, which I'll show you with the Mage's Daughter here. And so this is Star of the Morning is the one that I got from Thrift Books. And so you can see the cover art matches, but this one is obviously a lot smaller, which is kind of a shame, but again, doesn't bug me that much. I'm just happy to have the set. And I actually have a Lynn Curlin book, so I have read her before, and I love the book I have. Once I figured out, like, oh, look, I have read this author before, I have this book, I am so much more excited about these ones. Like, I really can't wait to read them. The next one is this is just a trilogy, but I think it's going to be very, very in depth. So the one I got from Thrift Books is The Serpent Bride, and the one that my husband and sister-in-law chose for me is The Twisted Citadel. So there is one more after this, but like I said, I'm just starting with the beginning, and so I can't wait to read this. And again, they match. Love the cover art on both of these. I think the cover art is absolutely beautiful. So really excited to have that as well. And then this one is one I'm really, really excited about. I got um my the second in the series the very first day for 25 Days of Bookmas. So the one I got from Thrift Books is West of Eden. And then the one that my husband and sister-in-law picked out is Winter in Eden, and it has dinosaurs. So, and dinosaurs, they never went extinct, they kind of evolved, and so they're intelligent, and they're kind of men and dinosaurs are fighting for like territory and domain. So I'm really excited about this. And then there's a third one, which I want to say is called Return to Eden. I'm not quite certain on that though. But yeah, really excited for these. And obviously, if I enjoy them, I'm definitely going to get the third one as well. So the next one, I actually got the third in series from which is the one that my husband and sister-in-law picked out. Um, love the cover art on these as well. And so the first one in the series is Would Be Witch, and these are by Kimberly Frost. And then it's the next one is Barely Bewitched, which is the second one, and then they had gotten me the third one, which is called Halfway Hex. So again, they all match, which I love, and there were several different styles, so I'm really glad I was able to get the ones that match. But really excited to have those as well. And then the last one is another one I'm really, really excited about. It's like exploration and sea, and there's a little bit of like fighting as well. But the one I got from Thrift Books is The Edge of the World by Kevin J. Anderson, and the one they chose for me is The Map of All Things, which is the second one, and there is a third one, and this is the Terra Incognita series. So really excited to have these as well. I think I'm going to really, really enjoy these. And so I can't wait to read them. And then, like I said, obviously I'll get the third one if I do really enjoy them. But yeah, those are the books. Quite quite a lot of them, as you can tell. I'm not gonna hold them up because they are way too heavy. But yeah, good, nice, solid haul. I'm happy that I have my 25 days of Bookmas completed. So that way, like I said, I wanted to start at the beginning of some of those series, so I'll just gotta work my way through them throughout the year. I've already read one book, which was a standalone, and I'm getting ready to start the second one. And then obviously, like I said, I'll work on these as I get to them. I'm reading them from least anticipated to most anticipated, so that way I figured as time goes on, I'm just gonna get less excited about the least anticipated, so I wanted to start with them. And yeah, and then I'll just really build up the anticipation for my most anticipated. But really, really excited for the books I got. In the future, there's not going to be very many hauls this year, and they're all going to be Nora Roberts books in the future because, like I said, I want to complete that collection, and I just have 21 books left to go. So, really, really excited about that. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here. Happy reading, everyone. Bye.